Is $1 million an impossible dream or an inevitable outcome? For too long, we've been told that wealth is about luck, circumstance, or complex financial strategies. But what if the greatest asset you possess isn't in your bank account, but between your ears? The secret to every great fortune, from the titans of industry to the most successful self-made entrepreneurs, is a single, powerful truth. Wealth doesn't begin in the banks, it begins in the mind. So hello friends, welcome to the Channel Growth Library, where we distill the world's most powerful ideas into actionable insights. This book, Wealth Begins in the Mind, is your essential guide to an inner transformation that will reshape your entire financial reality. We're not just talking about saving pennies, we're talking about cultivating the mindset that attracts and sustains massive abundance. Get ready to turn your thoughts into your fortune. Chapter 1. The Foundation of All Riches. The power of mindset. Your inner world creates your outer wealth. Stop blaming the economy, your boss, or your background. The true ceiling on your income is your own self-limiting beliefs. This chapter lays the fundamental groundwork. Your financial reality is merely a reflection of your dominant thoughts about money. The author argues that you can never outperform your self-image. If you secretly believe money is hard to earn, evil, or only for other people, your subconscious mind will ensure you stay broke regardless of how hard you work. Example, the tale of two sellers. Imagine two salespeople selling the exact same product. The first is highly skilled, but has an underlying belief that people don't want to spend money. The second is equally skilled, but operates from the belief that my product solves a problem and people gladly pay for value. Who succeeds? The second person, because their mindset radiates confidence, value, and belief, which customers instantly pick up on. The first seller's fear repels opportunity. Lesson: the wealth thermostat. You have a subconscious financial thermostat set to a specific income level. If you win the lottery and your thermostat is set to $50,000, you will quickly sabotage and spend the money until you are back at that comfort zone. The first step to lasting wealth is resetting your thermostat by consciously replacing scarcity thoughts with abundance thoughts. Write down your 3 most common thoughts about money for a week. Are they positive or negative? Once identified, consciously create and recite a positive, powerful affirmation to counteract each negative belief. E.g., if you think, "I can't afford that," replace it with, "I'm a powerful money magnet and I attract what I desire." Chapter 2. From wishing to a burning desire, the fuel of fortune. A clear, defined purpose is non-negotiable. A fleeting wish is a recipe for failure. Only a burning desire, a white-hot obsession, can provide the relentless energy needed to overcome obstacles. In this chapter, the book separates the wishers from the winners. Everyone wants to be rich, but only a few possess a desire so intense and specific that they will not accept failure. This is about making a definite purpose, a goal so clear, so detailed that it activates your reticular activating system, or RAS, causing your mind to start filtering the world for opportunities to achieve it. Example, Andrew Carnegie's clarity. The book highlights the story of Andrew Carnegie, the steel magnate, and his mentor's influence, often referencing principles similar to Napoleon Hill's work. Carnegie didn't just wish to be successful, he set a concrete, almost ridiculously high goal for his net worth and the age he would achieve it, and then relentlessly planned his life around that single point of focus. His massive success was not an accident, it was the result of a clearly defined, burning desire. Lesson: the 6-step formula for desire. The text outlines a simple yet profoundly powerful formula to transform a vague wish into a driving force. Fix the exact amount of money you desire. Determine exactly what you intend to give in return for this money. Establish a definite date when you intend to possess the money. Create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once. Write out a clear, concise statement of the above 4 points. Read your written statement out loud twice daily, morning and night, and as you read, see and feel yourself already in possession of the money. The visualization contract. Write your financial goal on an index card. Be specific. I will have X dollars, X cents in my investment account by December 31st, 2000 XX. Place this card where you see it constantly, e.g. your bathroom mirror or computer screen, and follow the 6-step ritual religiously. Chapter 3. Reprogramming the subconscious, the secret to belief. Autosuggestion and faith. Your subconscious mind is a powerful, fertile garden, but are you planting seeds of fortune or weeds of fear? This is one of the deepest chapters, focusing on the mechanism of autosuggestion. Since the subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between a real event and a deeply felt, repeated, imaginary one, you can intentionally program it for success. The key is faith, a state of mind where you know your goal is achievable, even if you don't know the how yet. Example, Thomas Edison's unwavering faith. The book uses the story of Thomas Edison's journey to invent the light bulb. He faced thousands of failures, and many of his peers thought the goal was impossible, but Edison's faith never wavered. He didn't see the failures as setbacks, he saw them as discoveries of what didn't work. This kind of unwavering belief, this faith, is what allowed him to persist long after anyone else would have quit. His belief created the breakthrough. Lesson: emotionalizing your affirmations. It's not enough just to say an affirmation, you must emotionalize it. The subconscious mind responds to emotion. A dry, monotone reading of your goal is useless. You must feel the joy, relief, and confidence of already having the wealth. This emotional charge is the force multiplier that turns words into destiny. The power nap ritual. Just before you fall asleep, a powerful time when your subconscious is receptive, and immediately upon waking, close your eyes, spend 5 minutes fully feeling the emotions of your desired financial outcome. Imagine signing the closing papers on your dream home, seeing the balance in your bank account, or gifting a generous sum to a loved one. Use all your senses. Chapter 4. Specialized Knowledge, the Wealth-Generating Asset. General knowledge earns general pay, specialized knowledge commands fortune. School gave you a general education. The world of wealth demands a specialized, high-value skill that few others possess. This chapter clarifies that simple general knowledge, the kind you get from Wikipedia or a basic degree, is not a wealth generator. True fortunes are built on specialized knowledge, expertise in a narrow, high-demand field. This is the difference between a general practitioner, good income, and a world-renowned brain surgeon, massive fortune. Example, the rise of an expert. The author might tell a story about a person who was once stuck in a dead-end job, but decided to dedicate themselves to mastering a highly specific, niche skill, say Facebook ad copywriting for e-commerce industry. They devoured every book, course, and mentor in that single area. Because their knowledge was so specialized and directly solved a multi-million-dollar problem for companies, they were able to command extremely high fees, quickly generating massive personal wealth. Lesson: the continuous learning commitment. Specialized knowledge is not a destination, it's a commitment to lifelong, continuous learning. The wealthy never stop investing in their own education, specifically in skills that directly increase their value in the marketplace. They see learning as an asset with a huge ROI, not an expense. The $10,000 skill test. Identify a high-income skill you can master in the next 12 months, e.g. advanced coding, high-ticket closing, financial modeling. Dedicate a minimum of 1 hour every single day to practicing and learning this skill. Your goal is to become so good that someone would happily pay you $10,000 for a single project based purely on your expertise. Chapter 5. The Mastermind Principle, Synergistic Power. No single mind becomes immensely wealthy alone. Show me your 5 closest friends, and I'll show you your future bank account. If you're the smartest, wealthiest person in your group, you're in the wrong group. This chapter introduces the profound concept of the mastermind group. It is the coordination of knowledge and effort between 2 or more people working towards a definite purpose in a spirit of perfect harmony. This alliance creates a third invisible mind, a synergy of ideas and energy that is exponentially more powerful than the sum of its individual parts. Example: the Google or Apple alliance. The best example is the partnership of great innovators. Think of Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak at Apple. Jobs had the vision, marketing genius, and drive. Wozniak had the technical, engineering brilliance. Neither could have built Apple alone, but their collaborative mastermind created the world's most valuable company. The synergy of their combined minds was the true engine of their wealth. Lesson: 2 types of masterminds. The book identifies 2 main types. The Mindset Mastermind, a group of people who meet regularly to hold each other accountable, share positivity, and align their financial goals. And the Skill or Business Mastermind, a group that combines different complementary skills, e.g. one person is a marketer, one is a finance expert, one is a product developer, to pursue a common business goal. The Mastermind Search. Immediately identify 2 to 3 people you respect who are either ahead of you financially or possess a skill you lack. Propose a regular, structured meeting, even just once a month, with a definite agenda. How can we increase the wealth and success of everyone in this room? The key is harmony and giving value. Chapter 6, Persistence and Action, the True Test of Faith. Main idea: wealth is a marathon, and quitting is the only true failure. Desire, faith, and knowledge are worthless without the grit to push through the inevitable storm of rejection and temporary defeat. The final chapter brings the entire philosophy to a head. The mindset principles of desire and knowledge must be activated through persistent action. Persistence is the true measure of your faith. If you quit, it simply means your desire wasn't a burning one and your faith was weak. The wealthy understand that success is rarely a straight line. It's a winding path marked by repeated setbacks. Example: Colonel Sanders and the Rejections. The book highlights the legendary persistence of Colonel Harlan Sanders, the founder of KFC. After his original business failed, he set out to franchise his chicken recipe. He was reportedly rejected over 1,000 times before he found his first partner. Most people quit after the first 10 no's. Sanders' massive late-in-life fortune was not the result of a great idea, which many people have, but of a nearly superhuman, unwavering persistence that most people simply cannot muster. Lesson: the 3 feet from gold analogy. You are often 3 feet from gold when you decide to quit. The biggest financial breakthroughs often happen right after the most crushing setback. Persistence is not just about continuing to work. It's about consciously dissolving the habit of quitting and deciding once and for all that your goal is a non-negotiable reality. The persistence log. Create a log of your no's and rejections. Instead of letting them discourage you, celebrate them as proof you are taking action. Set a goal. I will not stop my activity until I reach 100 documented rejections. This reframes rejection from a failure into a simple, necessary step on your path to the ultimate yes. Your new financial destiny. You have now mastered the blueprint. You've learned that every dollar bill, every thriving business, and every massive investment portfolio started as a single emotionally charged thought. Reset your mindset. Stop thinking in terms of lack. Wealth begins in the mind. Forge a burning desire. Be specific. Write it down. Desire is the fuel. Cultivate unwavering faith. Program your subconscious with belief. Faith is the map. Acquire specialized knowledge. Become an expert in a high-demand, high-value field. Knowledge is the vehicle. Build your mastermind. Surround yourself with supportive, driven individuals. Mastermind is the engine. Act with persistence. Never, ever quit. Persistence is the key that unlocks the vault. The time for wishing is over. The time for knowing is now. Your financial destiny is not dictated by the stars. It is written by the thoughts you choose to think today. Go forth, believe, and begin creating the wealth that has been waiting for you all along. Now tell me, which one of these 6 principles are you going to implement immediately to start your journey?